Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Orelvis Martinez has just been suspended for 80 games for the rest of the season by Major League Baseball. And we thought yesterday was rock bottom. No, it just got a lot worse. Dalton Varsho seems to be headed for the injured list, and Orelvis Martinez now gone until about 4 or 5 games are left in the regular season. And I expect it to be all but done and dusted by then for the Blue Jays. So I'll break that down and much more in this episode of Jays Digest. What's up, everybody? Welcome into Jays Digest. I'm your host, Peter Vroynis, alongside host Nick Gosse. And I'm not even going to ask you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This is a new low for this team. Yesterday, it was rock bottom, and now they have officially become a clown organization after the news that has surfaced today. Orelvis Martinez, one of their top prospects, one of their most intriguing storylines in a season that has been rather uneventful, is now going to be on the shelf for pretty much the rest of it. He's going to be suspended for 80 games. I don't know the exact drug that he took or whatever, but it is because of performance enhancing drugs. And after picking up his first hit, he was on cloud nine, and now he's suspended for the rest of the season. So, Nick, another piece of terrible news coming out for the Blue Jays. And at this point, it just seems like a running joke that things just keep happening. It can't possibly get worse, right? No, no, no. No, it can. It can. Let me show you how. That's what this Blue Jay organization is replying to us. So, Nick, I don't know what to think here. Just another piece of garbage news, and good morning to us Jays fans, I guess.
Yeah, this is a new low. This is what everyone is calling, and I'm going to join in. Peter, this is the Jays season from hell, I think. From the start to the end, this has been, and we're about halfway done through the season, so this is crazy. It's rock bottom, and let's just dive into it. Literally 7 minutes ago, so this is as breaking news as it comes. I texted Peter telling him we got to get on this immediately. Blue Jays infielder Orelvis. Peter, he's done. 80 games for violating MLB's performance-enhancing drug policy. Made his debut. He's our top hitting prospect. His family was in attendance watching. Everything was good. I mean, the Jays were losing, but I said in yesterday's live stream, you asked me what is there to look forward to the rest of the year if they keep losing, and Orelvis Martinez was my answer. And now the answer is I don't know, because he's done. He's gone. Who knows if he'll be back? Number 2 prospect. Multiple reports. Peter, again, PEDs, so he's done the rest of the year, basically. A couple games left, but he won't be playing. I don't even know what to think about this. Jays did put out a statement, which I'll show you in a minute. But Peter, I don't even know. I mean, Varsho's hurt. Orelvis Martinez, I guess they don't test for PEDs in the minor leagues. I don't know why he would do that, knowing he was going to get called up. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Do you have any... one of the rare times I'm speechless regarding this team, the situation, and this organization right now. And I'm not blaming the organization, because it's not his fault. It's not their fault that Orelvis used PEDs, just to make that very clear. But it is their fault the Jays are terrible.
Yes, it is. And I'm just wondering what we did to deserve all of this. Not us specifically, but just Jays fans in general. Yeah, it is the season from hell. It's the season from the depths of hell. That's how I would describe it. It just keeps getting worse and worse. And we thought there might have been a bright spot, and we thought that a month ago may have been rock bottom, but no, I think this is officially rock bottom, and I don't understand how this could happen. You have all the power in the world, or maybe that's why he has all the power in the world, and he's not a top prospect. I don't know. I don't even know what to think anymore with this team, Nick. They just have my head spinning around and around, and it's crazy. It's crazy. This is not the news I was expecting to see when I woke up this morning, or when you first texted me this morning. Like, this was the last thing that I had prepared for today. I could have came up with 30 other topics for a video before this one.
Yeah.
I don't even think I would have been able to actually come up with a topic like that. Like, oh, that's not gonna happen. That can happen, but it has. And here we are. And it's kind of just glossing over the news that we're getting a call up as well, probably for this game. And Stuart Burroa, after the injury to Dalton Varsho, Burroa 810 OPS in AAA, doesn't seem aided by performance enhancing drugs either. So maybe he could come up and give a contribution to this Blue Jays team when they need it the most. And I guess that's what I'm clinging on to here.
Yeah, so looking at Orelvis' stats, if you want to do some backwards tracking, and I don't know, like 2022, he had 30 home runs, and then he went out and had 16 home runs. He had his very hot start, Peter. We saw he had a very big turnaround in his career. Whether that's contributed to drugs or not will be up in the air. We don't really know, but he was looking like an exciting prospect. And I guess technically he still is an exciting prospect for the team, but it's at the point now where it's gonna be skewed forever. And the Jays said this about the situation. Quote, the Blue Jays fully support Major League Baseball's joint drug prevention and treatment program and strongly believe in keeping the game on a level playing field. We were both surprised and disappointed to learn of his suspension. We will do everything in our power to ensure Orelvis has learned from this mistake. Orelvis has our support, and we know he will get through this. So, I mean, yeah, Orelvis has the Jays' support at least, which is something good. And yeah, first the Varsho injury, now this. I mean, the Varsho injury is something we can discuss as well. But Peter, Jay spoke out already. Seems like I don't know what kind of drug, whether this was a Chris Colabello situation where he claims he didn't know it was in his body. It seems weird for a prospect who just got called up to have that happen. It doesn't happen too often.
Yeah, no, it's very weird as a situation, and I'm going to let John Schneider off the hook for not putting Orelvis Martinez in the lineup yesterday. We were all wondering where is he?
Mm.
Maybe they knew internally that this was coming, and they didn't want to give him any playing time before it came out. So obviously, we're not privy to all this information that goes on in between the players and the organization and its players. Like it has truly been a horrible season. One of the worst seasons probably in Jay's history when you consider all the things. And I know we're younger and we didn't experience the glory days and we didn't experience the days leading up to those days, but Nick, when you consider all the factors, the injuries, the underperforming, the lack of excitement with the team as well, like there's nothing to look forward to with this team. I don't know about you, but like I said, one of the storylines that I was looking for as well was Orelvis Martinez. How is he going to progress? How is he going to develop as a player in his first half season as a big leaguer? And now we won't get to have that answer. We won't see it for ourselves because he's going to be on the shelf. He's not going to be playing. So it's just disappointing. One disappointment after another with this Blue Jays team. And it's a terrible time to be a fan right now. If you're a diehard your whole life, I guess maybe you got to see a couple of World Series and a couple of playoff runs in 2015, 2016, but the punishment was having to watch this season in order to get those seasons. I'm sorry, but I guess that's the way professional sports go. And the season has not gotten any better. I think it's going to get even worse now with some of the best players out of the lineup for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. It's a brutal season from hell, and hopefully the Jays can go ahead and try to recover from this, but it's going to be hard as fans. But yeah, that'll wrap it up. Let us know what your thoughts are. The Jays do play in a few hours, so maybe they can get a win. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll let us know in the comments what your thoughts are on all this.